Hello and welcome to Lexington, Kentucky here at Rupp Arena as the Kentucky Wildcats look to start the Mark Pope era 2-0, welcoming in the unbeaten Bucknell Bison. Welcome courtside, everybody, alongside the former Cat Ravi Moss. I'm Andrew Kappas, and Ravi, so far, they do not intend to try to slow this game down, so it could be a track meet as Amari Williams will contend with Noah Williamson. That's a matchup, Ravi, that's going to be a lot of fun to watch tonight down low.
Definitely something to keep your eye on, with Noah Williamson being as gifted and talented as he is, as you see him coming out in zone.
Same starting five for Kentucky as Jackson Robinson with the fake fires a three. No good, but there's Amari Williams with an offensive board. Back up, in and out, no good, but Andrew Carr is there. Cats were looking for more offensive rebounding. They got it. Two different looks there, and Otega Owe unable to knock that one down, and Bucknell clears. Same starting five for the Cats. Bucknell rolling with the same as well. Ravi, this is their third game this week. They beat Delaware on Monday and then went to overtime less than 48 hours ago. As here's our first look at Williamson, a long three back iron, and one and done as Robinson clears it.
Bucknell's had a busy week, especially with the overtime game, but they're going to be jacked up. We're playing the Rupp Arena for the first time. These guys are going to be excited and ready to go. I don't think the legs are going to be an issue.
Otega Owe, double O, feeds it down low to Amari Williams. He's going to work on Williamson, unable to get the National Player of the Year in that Champions Classic on Tuesday. More on that later as Amari Williams, his free throw gets stuck. It'll be no good. And I know you know this, Ravi. Mark Pope's number when he played here, 41.
Great touch by him.
How about that for a start? Jackson Robinson said the thing he was most excited about playing other teams, he said, I'm tired of being guarded by Lamont Butler.
Lamont Butler's an absolute bulldog. He was Big 12 Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year for 2 years in a row for a reason. The way that he guards,
step back three. Bosco has to have a big night if they're going to have any chance, and he knocks his first look down.
He really does. Bucknell doesn't score the ball at the highest rate. For them to be successful, he's going to have to put it in if Robinson gets to his spot.
Shares named to that watch list here this week. Look at Butler just harassing. Long three, I don't think that's the shot they wanted, and Kentucky clears it with Owe.
Getting it off the glass is what they want to do in transition, running.
And they want to run, and Owe gets hammered on the way to the rack. And he'll go to the line for two. Tournament as a player, now trying to get back there as a head coach. He was also there as an assistant.
Getting it done with this group of guys.
And his energy is so infectious.
It is infectious. You can tell his enthusiasm.
In at the dead ball.
I think he's coming out right now, honestly.
Edmonds drives, a little floater is no good, and Robinson has another board. Active early on the glass is Robinson as he pulls up from three. Good.
So comfortable, so smooth.
In and out, no good as Williams has it. Cats want to run. Butler cut off, hands it off to Owe around the elbow from the free throw line out to Butler. He'll line up a three. Short, no good, but Williams the board, he puts it back in. Ian Moda at the dead ball. Now running the point up top is Jaden Williams, freshman guard from the Bronx.
What a way.
We'll get some looks at point guard, but not the normal guy as they swing it out on a wing three. And what a good look that was, and drill. The good news is they're getting a lot of looks. 5 offensive rebounds. Coach Pope in the midweek press conference said he wants 14 as Owe steals it away, and there he goes with the layup.
What he does. Lamont Butler and Otega Owe are terror.
Three-point shooter from last year coming off the bench in Brea, the transfer from Dayton.
Coming off the bench. Shooting at almost a 50% clip, 49.8. We round that up to 50%.
Robinson fighting through traffic, basket, and a harm.
About a kid like that. He has all these accolades and high expectations, yet he doesn't force it, not being able to do anything. They've got a way to travel there.
Oh, what a block by Garrison as he cleans it up. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Bucknell, 18 to shoot. Brea, good size for a guard down low, but he's called for a foul. But Garrison, a McDonald's project, and granted, we only seen him in 2 exhibition games and a little 1+ game in the.
As you can see, he's blocking shots and rebounds out of his area really well. So, bright spot for UK, and anxious to see how he continues to develop as he grows. Only a sophomore. 1
out of 2 for Ian Moda as Colin Chandler into the game as well. Gets the rebound. Brea will pull up from 3 after a ball fake, and he drills it. Moda can't hit it. Creasa the rebound, and the Cats, as usual, want to run. Chandler, the freshman, originally committed to BYU. Krisa will pull up from three. Why not?
We've got it going now in the timeout.
Timeout.
Anytime, that's when you're really dangerous.
There's going to be no bashful look to the bench as Brea around a screen for three, a little bit long, put right back in over the top by Almanor.
Almanor checks in the game and joins in the fun of getting on the glass. Easy offensive rebound for the nice deuce.
Almanor, the transfer from Fairleigh Dickinson, the team that beat Purdue when they were a 1 seed, is
kind of struggling with the size of Williams at the beginning. Hasn't got his footing yet, and the physicality is something that he doesn't really look comfortable with quite yet. Nice crossover there, good take to the basket.
Beautiful take to the basket, a finish at the rim by Brandon McCreesh off that Bucknell bench.
Really good cross and get there. They need to get some points going. They're not having much luck in the half court, so then getting out in transition is something they probably want to try to do.
Krisa, no look pass. Almanor wide open, yes.
That's a great extra. Also understanding all these guys can shoot. Let's pass it, let's get the best opportunity, best shot available, and that's what they're getting.
Carr able to fight through some contact. He wanted to dump that off. He got it back and put it in.
He did, trying to be a little too much.
Williamson, he's been quiet. He'll remain quiet for the moment as that one cleaned up by Williams.
Almost a bit rushing his shot. Oh, great pass.
Robinson wide open down low and a beautiful feed from Amari Williams.
That's a 7-footer. Catching the ball on the break in transition. Touch pass to the guard. That's a luxury.
Brea with the steal. The Cats have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Brea looking for Robinson. He'll drive baseline. Stutter step lay-in for Jackson.
Kentucky's doing what they want to do right now. Again, it starts on the defensive end. They're getting their hands on the ball from passing lanes, making it tough to drive. Bucknell is definitely a little uncomfortable, a little out of sorts right now.
It's a 9-0 run, and this crowd letting this Cats team know how they feel about it. As team Cats lead, they just had a 9-0 run broken up on the basket by Bosco. They have not been able to get Noah Williamson involved. Here he is, a very skilled player out of Latvia. Step back three from Bosco, rims it in.
Bosco, again, we talked about it before the game. Bosco's going to be a guy that's going to have a big game if Bucknell's going to stay in the game. They struggle to score the basketball, especially with Williamson not getting going yet. Really need him to go.
Carr cleans up the miss and puts it in himself. Leg of Carr and Robinson able to steal it.
As you watch them come down the court, they're pushing the ball, but they're always under control.
Andrew Carr living low on that low block and has another one at the rim.
Getting everything that they want right now.
206, the scoring drought and counting. We haven't seen too many of those this season.
You have to.
Bosco, back iron three, but an offensive board, first of the game for Bucknell. And it leads to points as Moda finishes on the other side.
Perfect example of why coaches hate giving up offensive rebounds. It's almost inevitable. You give up an offensive rebound, they're going to make a three.
And guess what? Somebody got up off the bench to check in.
That's it.
Coach Pope was not pleased, and he's not going to like that either. Moda, the steal, finds Bosco streaking to the other end. Bosco finishes at the rim.
Are static about that. They're going to need him to get going here if they have a chance.
Williamson, from Riga, Latvia, from Riga, Latvia, fluent in a couple of languages. How about that take from Moda?
Moda coming in, takes the bump, cuffs it like Keith Bogans used to do back in the day with the finish.
Crowd sensing the team needs a little bit of a lift as Amari Williams able to fight that one in from the logo. The SEC logo, that is.
SEC logo. They've gotten away with some steps there.
Yeah, that's I think the Buck for 7 with 10 points. He's been kind of that calming factor to get them back into this game.
He really did. It was his buckets that really started to let Bucknell climb back in the game. They still have quite the task to finish here, but
left open is Brea in the corner. Yes, sir.
Kentucky's going to be a tough team.
Not a guy that shoots it a lot. His turnaround jumper too strong.
Yeah, that's a tough contest. It's a tough basket to make over a 7-footer.
Owe wants to go to the rack. Left-handed shot off the glass, and it rolls in.
So strong. To be able to take the bump in the air, finish with his left hand. You can tell the guys.
Moda from deep, in there. But he's starting to heat up as well.
And what they need to do. And that's going to happen. You're going to see that a lot more in the first couple games. But hopefully by the January and SEC play, they'll get that settled up and know each other a little bit more.
Three in the corner from Edmonds. He buries it.
Edmonds gets there. And again, they just look more comfortable. Bucknell looks like they finally settled down and they're finally checked into this game.
cut the lead to 13. They're hanging around after Kentucky threatened to blow it open. Brea looking for someone to feed it to. Can't find anybody. It bats out to Creasa. No look pass. A three from Brea.
Just took advantage and tried to knock that down. Short. There's
Williamson just trying to get going, but that's back iron, no good. Another rebound for Brea. Brea, does he do a heat check?
Let's see.
Lamont Butler, nobody stopped him. He went to the rack.
For opposing point guards.
How about you're up 18 and he still goes diving into the seats to try to steal that one as Bosco around Garrison finishes.
A nice finish in the paint. Cuts it down to 16.
Cats will hold for the final shot as the shot clock has been turned off. Pope up at half court issuing some instructions for Creasa, who's been running the point for a large portion of this first half.
First played really well the first half.
Brea with 5 seconds. Kentucky's got to go. Brea pulls up from way outside. Back iron, no good. And that will conclude the half. But overall, a good one for Kentucky. They cut off that baseline look. They wanted to go to Robinson, so here he is around the wing. He'll go high-low to Carr, through some traffic, got tied up for a moment, kicks it out, Owe on the wing. Extra pass, finds Robinson for three. Left of the rim, no good, but Amari Williams, the offensive board, finds Carr to the rack. It's good and a foul.
Really great pass. Great offensive rebound.
Finish by Andrew Carr, the Wake Forest transfer, now with 9.
Just a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of experience on these Kentucky Wildcat teams.
Started his college career at Delaware, who is the opponent for Bucknell on Monday, whom they defeated. Moda, through some contact, able to finish. That is not an easy guy to shoot over.
Not at all. Moda gets in the double digits himself. He's done a great job of being physical and matching Kentucky's physicality, but Owe does his thing, and he says, "What anything you can do, I can do."
Of course he's a point guard. His mom coaches the girls team at his high school. His dad coaches the boys team. He had to be a point guard, right?
It's in his blood. He had to be a point guard, and there's Noah Williamson finally getting on him, getting the bucket in close. He needed the way the shot blockers supposed to. Made it hard. Owe gets in the lane there. Just missing. But Andrew Carr's done a great job defensively.
And Williamson kind of hit Owe in the stomach inadvertently on that rebound clear out as the three knocked down on the
to the baseline and keeping it away from that. It just takes everything out of the offense and takes them out of their flow.
Creasa dumps it down to Garrison. He wants to go to work, gets doubled, so he backs out of it. Brea, step back three. Why not?
And gets a wide open three.
Brea with 12. He's 4 of 6 from deep. Edmonds going at Brea. Good D there, and a rebound by Creasa, who wants to run.
Good seeing the guards rebound for Kentucky.
Creasa pulls up from 3, rattles in.
And the luxury when the guard can take it off of the backboard, dribble it down, and rise up and knock down a three. Kentucky pushes the lead back to 20.
I cannot wait to see Creasa against Duke because he enjoys trash talking, and you know that game's going to have a lot of that as Williamson.
How to help each other and how to make the game easy. You can see it in the points they score and the way that they're scoring.
That ball was tipped, and it's going to be stolen away by Robinson. Gets it out to Creasa in transition. Creasa in the lane, finds Robinson in the corner. He lines up a three and knocks it down.
Bench. Bring off the bench and bring that type of fire to the game.
He's so fun to be around, too. An infectious personality. And head coach Mark Pope has said when he took the job, he said, I knew I had to go get this guy. Up short, right into the arms of Brea. Creasa behind the back. No look pass now to Amari. Another no look pass. Creasa passes up the three. Brea the ball fake. A little bobble, but he still finishes. My goodness, Kobe Brea. Colin Chandler into the game, dribbles off his foot but recovers. No look pass to Amari. Another no look pass. Almanor for three. Why not? A roar from the Rupp Arena crowd. The Cats are doing it with back iron, no good. Williamson with the board. Moda, 3 of 5 from downtown. He'll drive instead. Can't finish. The putback is true.
Strong offensive rebound by Pope.
Ajayi, the Mercyhurst transfer, gets it to go. Garrison swung around. Creasa passes it up, instead drives baseline. Creasa thought he was fouled, instead it's a steal.
He was definitely fouled.
Contested on the other end, but finished by Jaden Williams.
Weiss is still fighting strong.
They got it back under 20 as that one blocked by Amari Williams. Bucknell wanted goaltending. No-look pass, Williams in transition. Layup is good, and he's fouled.
What a segment there. Williamson, Bucknell's best player, and not only that, he's running the court.
Just under 10 minutes to play.
See the catch. Look where Williams catches the basketball.
Edmonds, long three, shoots it a little bit long, but rebound from Moda. Moda got his man in the air, but can't finish. Another offensive board for Bucknell. They keep it alive. Edmonds finds Moda. He'll drive baseline, jump stop, lays it in.
Can't give the team 3 and 4 opportunities. Great fight by Bucknell. They got it.
Brea cheating up front, and on a feed from Creesa beats everyone back.
That's what's so dangerous if they're going to a little bit more quiet in the second half.
Brea's a great rebounding guard, isn't he, Robbie? That's 6 now on him for the afternoon.
Yeah, that's something that he's going to have to do. At 6'7", he's going to have to come down, especially when they get an SEC play. And
Brea,
rebound.
heat check. Yes, sir.
That's a layup.
Ajayi can't finish it, and Owe grabs it.
That's it. Bucknell has actually been on the offensive glass, something that I'm sure Mark Pope's not happy about. But Kentucky finally able to secure a rebound.
Down low, they want to get Garrison involved. Garrison, a little bit of a size advantage. Garrison, turnaround jump shot with the right hand is good.
He took his time there, took the bumps, took the contact, and was able to shoot a right-hand hook. He's tried that with the left earlier in the game, left it a little short. He's a lot more comfortable using his right hand in that situation.
McDonald's All-American sophomore who transferred in from Oklahoma State. Moda dumping it down low. Williamson, great feed on the baseline and a good finish at the rack by Ajayi.
They were actually able to set the screen there, and Kentucky's right back down the court. Can't even explain because Owe with the lay-in with 26 seconds to go on the shot clock. Unbelievable how Kentucky
Owe,
gets out.
a beautiful thing about adapting and overcoming. As Owe will finish up this and one. Misses it to the left of the rim, cleaned up by Williamson. Williamson 2 of 4 since starting 0 of 6, but just really not in rhythm yet.
Hasn't got it yet. Flash. Okay, got it a little bit closer where he wants to catch it, trying to operate there. And there it is. See, he catches the ball in the scoring area. He doesn't catch the ball in the short corner. He catches the ball a lot closer to the block. That's where he's comfortable. That's where he can operate, and that's what he wants to do. Hasn't been able to do that yet tonight. First time he is, and he's able to convert.
He's got 7 now, and you kind of called it there, that once he got his position better, they swing it around. Carr in the corner. Carr backing his man down. Fadeaway jumper is good for Andrew Carr, and he's in double figures.
That's going to be a reason why this Kentucky basketball team is going to be so hard to zone. Not only because they have shooters, they have guys that are, and good take, finish, good strong finish by Elvin Edmonds over Carr. But
as Williamson misfires on the 3. Williams the rebound.
And that's a good look, just not able to knock it down.
Creesa picks up his dribble. He's looking for help. Almanor provides it. Kobe Brea. Creesa from way outside. And a whistle and a foul, and we're going to stay here under the
go.
Amari Williams, the 1-and-1, rolls in, and he's got it
to depend on and rely on for the rest of the season. If he's able to have that type of production anywhere around 12 and 12, 15 and 12, 15, 9, 10, this Kentucky team's going to be pretty dangerous.
Williams using a size advantage, backing his man down. Turnaround jumper is through. And there's the double-double.
There it is. Just using the size, taking his time, getting back to his left hand like he likes to.
11 and 10 for him as Moda will fire from the free throw line and bury it. He's got 18.
He's played well tonight. He has accepted the challenge, and he's taken it on.
Williams in transition, kicks it out to Owe in the corner. Almanor, that's his spot. In and out here, no good. Loose ball, Bosco picks it up. He'll go one-on-one with Kerr Creesa, and he gets an and one. What a finish.
What a finish by Bosco. Again,
we have Moda, and Bosco has kept them within at least shouting distance here tonight.
Without a doubt.
Unable to finish, though, on the other end was Jaden Williams. 4.5 to play. Kentucky in control. They're up by 23. Corner 3 from Almanor is no good. Lamont Butler skying for the rebound, and he puts it in.
Solid non-conference schedule. You always expect that out of Kentucky. You got to love games against Duke early in the season or any type of big team. Just like a litmus test. You got to see exactly where you are. Noah just checks in, our Kentucky kid.
Yeah, big round of applause for
to come to Kentucky once Mark Pope got the job. great find. Really excited and looking forward to his future. And sitting for about 30 minutes straight, haven't touched the basketball, and then you come in and get a wide open look. You're expecting to make it. You usually make it, and you do when you're in rhythm, but not having played for a while.
4 to shoot for Brea as he gets to the rack, left it a little short. Williams got it back, put back no good, but on the second attempt for Amari, he finishes.
Let's see if he was stat stuffing there. Missed the money there.
He's already got the double-double.
Yeah, that's true. He's got that secured. But again, Kentucky just showing their size and their presence by playing kind of volleyball with the basketball around the rim.
Maybe he thought he was 1 rebound short. Kicked out. Good ball movement for Bucknell. They get a corner 3, and that's drained by Brandon McCreesh. And it'll be free throws for Spadone. Achille Spadone out of Geneva, Switzerland. Transferred in from Davidson. We were talking to the Bucknell folks. Hard for them to get transfers. There's really not much of a grad program, so they're not super.
The culture and the nature of college basketball now, the teams are so reliant on that portal. Unfortunately, he missed.
Story, though. He's a 21-year-old freshman. He was on a mission trip for a couple of years, originally committed to BYU when head coach Mark Pope was there. He spent some time in Sierra Leone and London, but here he is draining a triple at Rupp Arena.
Right on schedule, he comes in there. Having not played basketball for 2 years and coming back and competing at Kentucky just shows the caliber of player that he is. Coming in as a freshman, older, mature. Hopefully he's going to be able to contribute for this Kentucky basketball team.
Jaden Williams gives it up. Turnaround jumper will bounce in. Josh Fulton getting the roll.
Talked about Josh Fulton. He's kind of finding his legs with this Bucknell team. He was injured last year, coming off an injury. Happy to see him in the game, getting a bucket, getting comfortable there.
Lamont Butler will go to the free. At Lamont Butler, and you talk to him and you look at his resume, he's a guy that knows.
But it is saying that he knows exactly what needs to be done when he has the basketball in crunch time. He's a guy that made the buzzer beater in the national semifinal to send them to the national championship game when he was at San Diego State. So a guy that's been in every situation you could possibly think of in college basketball, and he's your second coach on the court. To have somebody like that for Mark Pope is just a luxury that most teams don't have, and Kentucky is extremely lucky to have.
Brady Muller just into the game, or that's Patrick O'Brien, excuse me, that just checked in, knocked down the 3. Travis Perry looking for his first points in a Kentucky uniform. Feeds it down low instead to Garrison, who finishes. 26-point lead, and he's saving basketballs.
You gotta love it. Although he did save it under the defender's end.
Yeah.
Kind of sometimes a no-no, but in this situation, we'll give it past.
Oh, what a feed. Out to Noah for 3. In and out, no good. Almanor comes up with it, gets his own miss, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. The crowd loves the effort.
They put 6 Wildcats.
It would match Monday's total of having 6 as a 16 seed. Beat top-seeded Purdue. Ball batted out. Almanor will save it. 1:10 on the shot clock. Perry passes up the 3. Finds Chandler. Chandler got his man in the air and finishes.
98. 2 away from the honey bun.
98-69. Under a minute to go. O'Brien fakes the 3, finds Muller. O'Brien, a 3 is good. His first basket, the sophomore from Warrenton, Virginia. 40 seconds to go. The Cats will have to score here on this possession if they're going to crack 100. Noah out to Garrison. 15 to shoot. Chandler, the freshman, dumps it down low. Garrison puts the ball on the floor, and he is held. No basket, which follows a similar stat line. He had 6, 4, and 5 off the bench on Monday.
Again, but a lot of good things out of Garrison. And there it is.
Cats will break triple digits. If you count the exhibition season, that's 3 out of 4. It's a new era here in Lexington, and they're loving it inside Rupp Arena. Couple of shots at the rim. Noah gets the batted out rebound. It's stolen away by O'Brien. He loses it, and now Noah comes up with it. Almanor, and he will let it go. And the crowd on their feet as Kentucky a dominating win to go to 2-0 ahead of that gargantuan matchup Tuesday night with number 7 Duke. But you gotta love what they did from beyond the arc.